Maheba Refugee Resettlement Scheme was established in 1971 at the height of the refugee influx from Angola. The resettlement scheme hosts refugees and former refugees from neighboring countries, among them Rwanda, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Angola. While 1/3 of the resettlement has been retained for the management of asylum seekers and refugees, 2/3 have been designated for the settlement of former refugees. The Office of the Vice President, under which the Department of Resettlement falls, has been key in fostering and assuring the smooth reintegration process.
The program was actually aimed at enhancing human security and also facilitating sustainable resettlement practices and initiatives in the community. Our focus was really to see how we can bring the two communities together, the host community and the refugee community. We've had challenges. Our challenges are that the problems that are faced in the host community are similar to the challenges that are faced by refugees. And so in implementing programs, we needed to have one approach that took into consideration all challenges from the host community and from the refugees themselves, and also to try and bring them together, to integrate the refugees, but also to have that cohesion between the host community and the refugees themselves. And so the Sustainable Resettlement Programme helped us to alleviate some of those challenges, to face some of those challenges and bring solutions to both the host communities and the refugees. And I'm happy to report that this program has really helped us as government. Implementation of this program has actually brought a lot of successes in terms of infrastructure.
In order to provide human security for refugees, UNDP has been on the ground trying to uplift their living standards.
We've been engaged in the project on resettlement, working with other partners, specifically the Division of Resettlement in the Office of the Vice President, as well as working with the government of Japan and UN Trust Fund into resettlement schemes, one Maikwa and Maheba. The whole idea has been looking at how do you provide human security through viable processes, ensuring they have access to sustainable livelihoods, ensuring they live in a secure environment and in an environment where they have access to water, they have access to roads which can then facilitate trade and business for the communities who are living there, so that then they begin to have viable lifestyles. And then importantly, how do we ensure we provide shelter for those communities? And finally, the issue around security, by making sure you provide the infrastructure. We've also built bridges, we've done 7 water reticulation systems, and then of course working with other partners in the area of providing education, providing access to good sanitation, and of course the housing project which is currently undergoing. And I think so far we've managed to do 10 houses, and therefore challenging or appealing to other partners who may want to team up with us, so that we can provide more of decent housing both to the refugees but also to the host communities.
I'm one of the beneficiaries. I'm so grateful, and I can just say let UNDP continue with the same spirit, not only in this community but other communities where they still need their services. We used to have water from the borehole. So after some times we are given running water, and we are benefiting actually as beneficiaries, as staffs. We have running water. We are even planning to have some shower, flush toilets in our houses.
JICA supports in 2 approaches, and one of the technical cooperation will complete next year, but the government of Japan has already decided to continue. So we are continuing technical cooperation in these 2 areas, Maheba and Maikwa, and particularly for its assistance will be on local integration.
The UNDP has also built houses for a local school using local women, thereby transferring survival skills and empowering the local community.
Mwana ajinga 3 kuno twatunga kwa abiji ukamiba imo so sepa mwajasa tu ineke payo kya kimeke twayukire ni baishire kuya urukuitu senda twaire ku training ya 3 months niyo training yaishire kuikajira ukamiba.
We have nurses, clinic officers, teachers and other agricultural staff living in these houses and providing essential services that have not been here in Maheba prior to the construction of these houses. And this was made possible with support from the government of Japan, with support from the United Nations Trust Fund, which is something that UNDP is truly grateful for.
Eshize nibwo nagiye muri saving kutona yabajije kumfasha cyane ibasha kungeza kuri byinshi diringi dusukari tukabasha gufasha abantu yenda nkuramo dufaranga umwana ku ishuri ya buri kayi akabona ikayi cyangwa ku mashuri makuru abana nkabafana no ku mashyamba kurima nabwo bikamfasha nkaherezwa umuhinzi akamfasha kurima nkabasha no kugira no dutungo imuhira ya ingurube ebyiri
Security remains an important aspect of human life and development, and in order to respond to the security concerns of the area, UNDP has constructed a police post.
mafuko awa amonyema ukombi wa mwekana wa uvulo nankashe.
In a bid to foster reintegration among people of diverse backgrounds, the UNDP has put across recreational facilities.